Let's start exercise 1.4. In this, we are going to study decimal expansions of rational numbers. For that, we have three theorems. First is 1.5. Now, what it states, let x be a rational number whose decimal expansion terminates. Means in this, already the given rational number has a terminating decimal expansion. Then x can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are co-prime numbers, and the prime factorization of q is of the form 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m, where n and m are non-negative integers. So if the given rational number has a terminating decimal expansion, then denominator can be expressed in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. Theorem 1.6 is converse of theorem 1.5. Here, the given rational number x equals to p by q. In this, denominator is expressed in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. Then here we conclude that the given rational number x has decimal expansion which terminates. So here we state that if denominator can be expressed in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m, then the given rational number must have terminating decimal expansion. Now what will happen if denominator cannot be expressed in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m? For that, theorem 1.7, if denominator cannot be expressed in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m, then we conclude that x has decimal expansion which is non-terminating, repeating, means recurring. Let's clear this concept with the help of example. Consider the first example, say 3 by 4. Here the denominator is 4, means 2 square. By just dividing and multiplying by 5 square, denominator will be 5 square into 3, that is 75, whereas denominator will be 10 square. So here 3 by 4 is 0.75. Means if denominator is in the form of 2 and 5, then the given rational number has terminating decimal expansion and vice versa. But in case of 2 by 17, here 17 cannot be expressed in the form of 2 and 5. So such rational number has non-terminating, repeating expansion. Exercise 1.4, question number 1. Without actually performing long division, state whether the following rational numbers will have a terminating decimal or non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Just by factorizing denominators, we can conclude whether the given rational number has terminating or non-terminating. First bit, 13 upon 3125. As we know, 3125 is nothing but 5 raised to 5. It means it is 2 raised to 0 into 5 raised to 5. So here denominator can be expressed in the form of 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n. So given rational number has terminating decimal expansion. Similarly, in the second bit, 8 is 2 cube, which is further 2 cube into 5 raised to 0. It means given rational number has terminating decimal expansion. In the third bit, 455, the factors of 455 are 5, 7 and 13. Here denominator cannot be expressed in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. So given rational number has non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. So in this way, we can easily check whether the given rational number has terminating or non-terminating. Fourth bit is simple, 1600. It is 16 into 100. 16 is 2 raised to 4. 100 is 2 square into 5 square. That is 2 raised to 6 into 5 square. So here 1600 is expressed in the form of 2 raised to n, 5 raised to n. So it has terminating decimal expansion. So in this way, you can easily check whether the given rational number has terminating or non-terminating decimal expansion. Fifth, it has non-terminating, as 343 is 7 cube. In sixth, already denominator is in the form of 2 and 5, 2 raised to n, 5 raised to n. So it has terminating decimal expansion. In 7th bit, due to 7 raised to 5, it has non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. In 8th bit, if we simplify 16 upon 15 divided by 3, we get 2 upon 5. That is 2 square upon 2 into 5. In this way, we can write denominator in the form of 2 and 5. It means the given rational number has terminating decimal expansion. In 9th bit, 35 upon 50, again we can simplify it first. Divide by 5, we get 7 by 10. 10 is 2 into 5. Means again, this rational number has terminating decimal expansion. Now the last bit, 7th, 77 upon 210. Simplify it first by dividing by 7. We get 11 upon 30. That is 11 upon 3 into 2 into 5. And because of this 3, given rational number is non-terminating. It has non-terminating decimal expansion and repeating. Now let's switch to question number 2. Write down the decimal expansion of the rational numbers in question number 1 which have terminating decimal expansion. We have to just write the given rational number in the form of decimals. First bit, 13 upon 3125. Just now we had seen how 13 upon 3125 has terminating expansion. Recall, 3125 is 5 raised to 5. That is 13 upon divide and multiply by 2 raised to 5. So denominator is 5 raised to 5. 2 raised to 5 is 32 upon denominator is now 10 raised to 5. 13 into 32 gives 416 upon 10 to the power 5. To write in terms of decimal, it is 0.00416. Second bit, 17 upon 8. 8 is 2 cube. So divide and multiply by 5 cube. That is 17 into 5 cube is 125. Denominator is 10 cube. 17 into 125, you can check, it gives 2125 upon 10 cube. In terms of decimal, it will be 2.125. In fourth, 15 upon 1600 is 2 raised to 4 into 100. That is 15 upon 2 raised to 4. 100 is 10 square. That is 2 square into 5 square. That is 15 upon 2 raised to 6. In order to get same power of 5, that of 2, divide and multiply by 5 raised to 4. So denominator is now 2 raised to 6 into 5 raised to 6. 15, 5 raised to 4 is 625. Denominator is now 10 raised to 6. You multiply numerator, you will get 9375 upon 10 raised to 6. In terms of decimal, it is 0.009375. In sixth bit, 23 into, just divide and multiply by 5 to get same powers of 2 and 5 in denominator. Numerator is 23 into 5. 5 is of 15, carry 1 and 11. So 115 upon 10 cube. In terms of decimal, it gives 0.115. In seventh bit, it is 6 upon 15. Divide by 3, it gives 2 by 5. Divide and multiply by 2. So it is 4 by 10. That is 0.4. Now the last bit, 35 upon 50. On dividing by 5, we get 7 upon 10. That is 0.7. Let's switch to last question of this exercise. Question number 3. The following real numbers have decimal expansions as given below. In each case, decide whether they are rational or not. If they are rational and of the form p by q, what can you say about the prime factorization of q? Come to the question number 1. It is 43.123456789, and after that there is no any digit. It means the given real number terminates after some digits. Means given number has terminating decimal expansion. Therefore, it is a rational number. Of the form p by q. Therefore, q must be of the form 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. Now the second bit, it is 0.120 1200 1200 120000 and so on. As we can see, you count the number of zeros after every 1 and 2. Here there is only 1 0. There are 2 zeros here, then 3 zeros. It means we can conclude this decimal expansion is non-terminating and non-repeating. This decimal expansion is non-terminating non-repeating. Therefore, it is irrational. So given number is an irrational number. Now the last bit, it is 43.123456789 bar. Means 1 to 9, they are continuously repeating. Since the decimal expansion is non-terminating, repeating, the given number is a rational number of the form P by Q, but Q is not of the form 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n. It means the prime factors of Q will also have factor other than 2 or 5. So this completes our first chapter, real numbers. Thank you.